interest rate krana below nia obisa. Well, so those are what they call the denial
and on the AG department ankoye.
And no until they are omo ye or AG honey say omo koka say oh court yensa kan samankrata no and one no omo uncontested the pleadings omo uncontested complaints now or they abaso omo uncontested any allegations say minded in the count and say so one yes ade na court no dana omo bedi asem no ye frɛ asem na say ora kaba kojoje ni bo ora kaba den sem say ehun samankrata betu wanim nia wo ye ya ne so be catch court ne say won sa aka na emu mo amfa no wamfa anu ye bia amba enti no yen court ne yenti ase ne say we san say we nyia no one can say we nya no kre emu we no kre san o say we bia we 10 cedis but me minim say 3 na ya settle on what they call triable issues no one nyi ho anu which is uni ho anu ye de ne me rasam no ye bu tia wudi for kaba edibem eno no sa ye kasa wudi bem in that circumstance na eno no ye can say wo kaba no wenya judgment in default of defense no ya na normally na sem no tun twayo na esan so nipa na amfa ho anu ye bia manenti no at that time no we din konim nti etwa nti ora wo yo mekoye we na AG's department am file defense na se wo hwe EOC report na nia ora na kwetete e kan wo ni se esan se ono was part of a team omni ora wo yo edi kan sin konwa na omuji tum so ye be ma 41 million na echire instructions mampani tie mu na instructions befi mampani o so omo court nkonko test enko contest no he found it unconscionable say na nadwin mu entine no na nadwin mu ensini pi say me amani papa yi asin konwa ya kan bibia kama afi mikro ya asan court nti sante de ne omo am file defense no. That is where we think, say, in terms of almost as we defend Omani in this.
Still, the question is a court cast in 17.
And I make say those are matters
and
investigated.
3 days ago, Dr. Do for the statement about one thing said, and yet. Rather,
I think these are matters pending before the court. So I'll restrict myself to what is in the EOC report. For example, at the Ministry of Finance, no Director Legal, no ye and say or share kratem no say my share kratem say ora wo yo me ni claims no ye no ni na ye legitimate. Just say me home from so bia wo so me gidi say o mine de ne campa nti no yetimitua. That is the role that I think was performed at the Finance Ministry by the Director Legal. Into Sir Court award judgment in default of appearance for Ora Woyomenu. And our court no almost agree how the terms of payment. And no so mampeni ete no say yeba betua no na wanya judgment pen no say now then na mwako court na musi asem no muntimi defend we nya asem Ghana for ede be cheyen me ankasa so metina ho ne yes anta sai say ma yehwe han medi Ghana for nhwamo monko court contest asem so the age so interhonso the payment was stopped. The AG did two things. First, to go and try and stay execution and to set the judgment aside. Omoko in a court case there be yes, dear Sem Nababi Drew no. First 17 million, there no time now. So as a Simutia. Now, when him say court Edin share at all, so no way in this one, that is contempt. The subsequent issues have also come. Inti Mampeni at every point was committed to protecting the public purse. Enuechi na Mampeni said Debbie. Esa said the same way akwakoye. Into at 2 points Mampeni intervened and stopped the payment, and all his orders were lawfully obeyed. Now that these matters have come this far, Mampeni and said there be a same way there a bro margin so a bro Ghana for adwin so ye hia sika ye de be in so ye hia sika ye de be see hospitals ye de be eliminate schools under trees it me I expand the capitation grant ni school feeding ni ya ma free laptops said they are buying ni free exercise books in nkeka nti no asem way ye nya hwehwemu obi bia ne ho ejiji asem mu ye mfa ne mfa mra kwan so you know, and I think that again that is dramatically different from nia yehu no mribia ababetwem wo mampani kofo abreso. I mean the way nampani mills handle sasemi bae wanka say oh they be na some we cry there some kokko ye nhwehwemu e bia na kokka ma abanfo e bi na edienimguase e betimi abresa ankrofo yi ana bibi na mitu mampani kofo say me de mean to proyeso sa esan say me ko tu proyeso sa e betimi aguma aban e kama aban makama masomfo na
sa so mampani kofo kan we
o kan no ye what in our speech no or say there's corruption everywhere. University of Cape, there's corruption everywhere. Corruption started from Adom. So pressure the na say yen na me mampani kofo na me betimi to prayer shase. Wa ya bo nyankopon kra bo Adom kra na pressure e wo ho. Na uko Japan pressure ho, uko America pressure ho, uko into obobo countries bi. And a baby obo city. In the Okra focus, mampeni crowd consistency is a bit of a problem. We say there's corruption in Japan, there's corruption in America, and I'll say there's corruption everywhere. There's corruption in London, Sobekaya, and that's the famous Wawa speech. Now, no can sample say or no crowd mampeni kufono otia bemu wosu no. Nia ope biano ya de bebreno in the area of corruption. If it is even the apple in the garden of Eden, yeah, the breno. Now sometimes no say yeah, the basa na no say oh make for the nedia mon fanko na next time.
One can say nedia or say omba or so mon fanko.
Na okay na
nedia.
Na some na me can in aka.
Okay nedia na say I say ebibo ha or ba or
they be or say yeah the bar ebi or why the bar or say oh the mon next time na mon famra. No nipa na njine na or say go and come next time.
Go and come next time.
Kaba.
Sound okay.
Na unti speech ni da.
Mati speech no but
me ankasa metu ho na mo ahwehwe sa speech na sa dem. O say oh yeah the boss na say o dey mo mfa nko next time. Me no kra no. O say no kra no. O ti ni ho say o kai speech say and I pinch myself and that if it was money we want I would have made it wow. That's the famous Wawa speech. Enuechi what is say Ura Haruna Eseku, NPP chairman or pre-re-election. Oba ene enquire bedin komo say share uko so bankesemo. Me party chairman me pesika dia ya amanyoko no. Mampani no mum no te ho na contractors no. Ya mom contractor no from us here contract na de ma no be why eni kakra emaye. O say mampani tie adwum no oje bribes akese. No aye ebi wa waye sa akola ne ya mampani na kasa ma bibi kakra.
Was money meant for party financing
from contractors.
But one can say bribe.
I mean, so what are you talking
about?
How do contractors pay money for party financing? Or say so my contract now. Ni esase ba party hono. Mampeni nankasa esi nkonwa wusu abankese. No waje. Inti o pesika dia akoya manyoku no ehu bibia okoma mpani hono wakwa akosre ne amane kakra no dia and that it was affecting the party and the way things are done, and that is for Mamimboro word I obi eboro using and say that is a gargantuan allegation na yetia mampani Kufo nankasa. What did he do about it? Nia mampani ora Mokta Bamba mampani Kufo on train the entire oyi ni feel so bank.
Just a quick one. Mampeni Kufo na montu a better Ghana na montu better Ghana okay o de mamenya office of accountability enu de say one munim ye group ha ye de be sekukom nti onipa no ye pressure na ye friend say ade we are the one year next time menye nisabium ot office of accountability so and so be busy. I mean nothing. So the commitment, the openness, there was total lack of transparency, all these things were not there, and that cannot be coming from Mampania is committed to the fight against corruption. And I think that the difference the amateur way is the difference. Say Mampani me say munye hwehwemu obi bia so wo me my manyokuo na afa ho ana so wo amanyokuo foforo afa ana say whatever role anybody has played, the law take its course. Subsequent to that, you have seen say a process for to anamo courts and so they no wajim mijidi say obi bia in one way or the other 1 year na say oyi asem bia no
at the appropriate time, he would have to perform that function.
But share another angle because Amafo say, well, say, and this for say, any abemu for say, but say na molesting ye maybe abandoned down here. And I say, any that's what you baby age now. I say, when you
justification, when you justification, yeah, can we, you know, and say, so we share an amount mampeni meals, a 2 hour way, a different from maybe. And that's the openness, the transparency, the integrity of the president. One person would say, Ura Kwame Pinim, or your MPP founding member. Etu na numu tuoka say, oh, mampeni meals dear, minim ne pa, or you be a ompe proye, she, and I say, or you be a onti oswa bankesimo, or JJ. Bribe akese mikra me hu se mribi no bi pese or man no say David me sad, you know, and I think that speaks volumes. We have a president whose integrity is intact, who is incorruptible, and I think that even on this matter he has used it to show his strength in the area of a fight against corruption, in the area of his total commitment to transparency and openness.
Because
Ora Kennedy Japan kasa menjine echi to menjine echi yes
my question you say report to no be Unibank account statement na Ora Fred Awoyo media na mukutu yoku fokuti ya almost say Ora someone equated na cheska about 400,000 dey good year account mu no sa statement na let's say you could just be my GBC President Mills launching the campaign and no says can be and you could I feel you just can be to an account at the castle. You sent just can be
castle account now winding.
So
it's difficult. It's a semi-co radio so na say obi etua sikebi into an account.
But at least one specific was that it just can be
me bana me beka say
campaign launch of President Mills
GBC into an account at Asempa. And I say multi TV. Why multi TV? I'm sure that every account has a name. Account BID was so, number was so, a certain bank and a certain branch. These are all details that I think will be helpful to all of us. But this is not new. Yeah, TB paying. Make sense. MPP for the incredible to just say, hey, NDC for to your journalists for CKB or Northern Ghana. Yen bank ko, yen branch ko, yen account numbers. ABC. All those things were denied. But you see, so because Iyoko report no, half completer, and even half Obimpo can say a half truth poor. Me I will not contest it. It's say MPP for penny for womunim adie hu bi. Omo no mo share ase omo no ma contract esen twemu eko cabinet koka say ye twemu a de ka bebre man so still they went ahead and did that edika 20 million euros buy omo twemu 11 million euros in abem we nyina munim anamonto we nyina owura obi amwa or cast and crofone konkoye ejuma parliament amfa won sanshas committed this country to such an arrangement without parliamentary approval. You unim the parliamentary approval. Parliament is a body representing all of us as Ghanaians from the length and breadth across this country. If any one man arrogates to himself the powers of parliament, I think that itself is a very serious matter, which is what Obi Amwa did.
I mean, in fact, text message, na ye can say, Ora Maso Kofijuma, Abekayan sa, or a few years, while late kakra, and I'll say, and none no say, traffic in a chill, no, or not bichim. I'll say the players were overconfident, that's why they feel the President Mills all the way from Lady Sticks as Santimampong. The keeper must learn, must leave the term just the way you, okay, shame to say, oh. Football, you know. And also, I think the Almighty God knows the reason why we couldn't score, because if we could have scored, Ghana would have turned upside down. Getty Arthur and the keeper. Okay, so we are kind of that. So other text messages. Bakaba one goal project or is all the way you mean as some jet. Randy in Tamale. Mutali from Bupe. Also, why should Nanaya single out Prince Tego? How many times the Prince started game as compared to Jan? Prince 10 minutes on the field was better than Jan. Prince go on to tackle. Okay, Samakaba, please take your time in reading out our text messages, because
you don't finish reading them. Okay, so apologies. Also, we will vote NDC out this year from